Well, Claire,
Hi.
congratulations.
Thank you.
That was awesome. What are your next steps for your, not really a whack-a-mole game, but almost a whack-a-mole game?
Well, I'd probably look into it more and see if I can expand more on Arduinos and things like that, and try more of Arduino in the future.
Very good. What did you find difficult about programming in, I'm going to ask you first about the Arduino language and then also about p5.js.
Well,
And what did you find easy? So first, what did
so
you find difficult?
in Arduino, the really annoying thing is, I learned this the hard way. If you don't put in a delay, it won't go for what you think it will go. It's gonna go rapid fire and you won't even know it happened.
Right.
So we put in a lot of delays. We started out with a really small amount, 10, and that didn't do anything. And then after that we were like, okay, let's try a bigger amount.
Yeah.
And we went for a way too big amount, and then the delay was so long, nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and then we finally found the happy medium.
Yeah, so you had to experiment a little bit
Yeah.
there. And you said that you had only programmed really extensively in Scratch before this experience. So this was kind of your first major experience with a text language.
Yeah.
How did you like having to remember to put in all of the curly brackets and the semicolons and the spelling everything correctly?
That was the spelling didn't really get to me, but definitely the curly brackets. I'd go to upload something and then it'd be error, and I'm looking for the error, and then I'm oh, it's the curly bracket. It's it's so annoying.
Yes. So that makes me ask, so what did you do, what kinds of debugging techniques did you use? Did you use print statements? Did you use breakpoints?
Well,
Did you just kind of try different things
Yeah.
and see what worked? Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff going on, and we tried everything we could until we finally got it.
Yeah. Good. Good. And your mentor is local. So how did you like actually physically wiring up the breadboard? How did that feel?
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also too was annoying because there's so many little holes. If
Yes.
you misplace one right close, you might not even see the
Right.
mistake, and you have to go through everything.
Yes. Yes.
Especially with the 7-segment display. There's 7 segments, and each of the 7 segments has to have a jumper cable in the right area leading to the right pin number, and then there are also 2 more segments leading to power and ground.
Right.
And it's really easy to mess up the jumper cables.
Did you use a color scheme with your wires to try to keep things straight?
No.
Just
Yeah. Well, the problem is the colors of the wires, there wasn't really enough colors for one for each thing.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of multiple colors.
Indeed. Yes, you're limited that way. And then what about p5.js? You tried that for a little
P5.js,
while.
Yeah, I don't know. It really didn't work for me. I feel you had to draw everything out, and then instead of it was a lot of happening on the screen. I know Scratch is like that, but I don't know, it feels different, more tangible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Arduino, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You actually see things happen, but P5, it's all on the screen.
Right.
And
Yes. Well, you had always said you wanted to do a physical device, and p5.js wouldn't have allowed you to do that anyway. So you would have had to make that transition. So I'm glad it was a happy transition for you. Yeah. Okay, so what's next for you? Next year, when you're 7th grader.
Not really sure. Haven't really started thinking about
Okay.
that.
All right. Going to take some computer science electives?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did a great job.